Hey guys, Distributor Magic here, and on this episode of I Shouldn't Be Alive, one man ate enough discounted Halloween candy to kill 3 average adults. How did he survive? Scientists are still puzzled. I'm just kidding. I stopped eating the candy at about 1 in the morning when I started seeing things that weren't really there. I legitimately thought that there was a squirrel in my apartment. And I was like, I'm gonna stab a squirrel if he tries to steal my Starburst. Anyway, thought I'd let you guys in on a very interesting situation. I don't really know what this means, but that's not going to stop me from speculating. I have a little bit different perspective on things, or more insider information, I guess you would say, than most other writers and YouTubers and everybody else that covers Magic, because I buy straight from a distributor. In other words, I'm an actual MTG vendor. And I mean, I'm pretty high volume. I maybe move 20 to 30,000 bucks worth of cards every year. So I mean, that's, sounds like a lot. It's kind of not. So my distributor that I'm with is one of the few that allows people to not have a WPN account. They'll just sell to like anybody who owns a hobby store. And it makes sense because that's a market. I mean, we just don't have the seating. That's all there is to it. Other than that, I got customers and they're legit players. They play elsewhere. We hold offsite tournaments and everything's on the up and up. I am a real like actual hobby and card store. And yes, if you recall, we do other things, but whatever, it's like 50-50. So my distributor is known as like the no nonsense, no haggle, none of this like car dealership crap where it's like, oh, this set isn't selling well. How would you feel about this price? No, it's like, here's the price, pay it or don't. You want it cheaper, buy more. And it's not just, oh, I'm buying so much, give me a discount. No, it's if you spend more than $9,000 in a quarter, you get 42% off MSRP instead of 41. And if you spend above $25,000, you get, 2% off base. What would that be? 43% off MSRP. So since a box is like $143 and change MSRP, it's literally $399 times 36. Then I get boxes for like $84.75 because I'm in the lowest tier because I haven't been buying much lately because Magic products lately have been not profitable. So contrary to the popular meme, you can't, quote, make it up with volume. But the lowest I could get is like 81 something if I ordered an enormous amount, like 100K per year. So I don't do that, but other than that, there's no sales, there's no nothing. I don't think they've had a sale on anything Magic related other than like, Ultra Pro sleeves or something like that. A lot of discontinued stuff, a lot of items not selling well, but I don't think I've ever seen a discount on an actual legitimate Wizards of the Coast Magic the Gathering product with like cards in it. So, today, I think it was this morning, I got an email, and I assume they sent it to everybody. They're calling it a holiday sale, which, in my opinion, is a cover. And get this, okay? The gift pack, that big giant purple box that everybody likes to dump on, even though it's amazing, they got it at $10 flat. Like, not even mess around. Everybody pays $10, doesn't matter what tier you're in. Now, I was paying $11.74 a piece, I think it was, so, percentage-wise, that's significant. Dollar amount-wise, it's kind of not, so look at it however you want. I'm actually tempted to buy them now, because those lands, remember I said in the last video, they were $15 on eBay? They've only fallen to about $9. So, I mean, if I pay 10, sell them for 9, and then I get 3 boosters, you do the math. I think 33 cents a booster, no matter how bad they are, you could probably get some stuff. So, Ixalan, basically the worst selling set I've ever seen or heard of in the entire history of the last 5 years of Magic. I say that because I heard that Homelands didn't sell very well. Also, inflation and stuff. But seriously, this has to be the least valuable set ever. I mean, people thought it was Journey into Nyx, people thought it was Origins, people thought it was other things, I don't know. But no, Ixalan makes Amonkhet look profitable. So they are selling a box, a booster box, for $70 flat, and they got bundles, aka fat packs, for $20 flat. Now those are $42.99, so that's like what, 55% off? I mean, I think I pay like $25.75 or something like that, or $24.75, I don't know. So that's like a lot off. So if you're wondering why Ixalan isn't selling that well, really? Maybe because any cards you need to make it remotely competitive or playable are in Rivals? You can't play a deck with half the cards missing. You just can't. It's as simple as that. You need more dinosaurs, more pirates, more treasure, more everything. That's why Wizards is so done splitting stuff between sets. After this, this is it. This is the last one to be split into 2 in a block. It's just going to be a mid to high sized set/block, and then the next block. That is brilliant. That was the #1 thing wrong with their products. I mean, so they fixed it, and I'm happy, but for now I'm going to keep complaining because, well, Rivals is probably actually going to sell pretty well. But until then, Ixalan is selling like garbage, so that's kind of a problem. So yeah, I get it. The box EV on Ixalan is like $80, so yeah, sell it for $70. Duh. Honestly, even at $70, you open it, you're going to lose money after shipping, so I wouldn't. But they have boxes of Amonkhet for $75 flat, which, I mean, compared to $84, that's like $9 off. It's almost $10 off, actually. And they got fatties for $20 flat. So no surprise there. Amonkhet always was garbage. Hour of Devastation made it a little bit better, but still, it never was worth money. Now get this, Hour of Devastation, $65 a box. That's basically $20 off. I mean, that's like 25% off of what I would normally pay. That's insane. I mean, in the entire history of buying Magic boxes, once again, really 5 years because inflation, price changes, I have never heard of a vendor selling a box for a number that starts with a 6. It's like a myth. It's like finding a unicorn or like Bigfoot or something. You hear rumors, oh, I heard this guy paid $69 a box or $68. It was some kind of special sweetheart deal, or they bought them because they were stuck with too many of the product. Or I heard from a friend of a friend of a friend that they got it for $71. Ooh. But yeah, like $78 a box is considered really, really good. So $65? I mean, what did they pay Wizards for the darn thing? This is like fighter sale level prices. I can't believe this. Still somehow the fatty is $20 though. Now I thought Hour was better than Amonkhet price wise, but I haven't looked at the EVs lately, so I might actually pick some of those up, like legit. Now this is where the pattern breaks. I don't understand this. Aether Revolt boxes, which are somehow still in stock. I could have sworn he said they weren't. $65 a box. Aether Revolt is the #1 highest EV box in all of Standard the last I checked, which was like 3 months ago. So I don't know, maybe it's not, but Fatal Push, I think Aether Hub's in there, maybe, I don't remember. I mean, just everything. There's so many good cards in there. Smugglers isn't in there. Yeah, I'm considering that a boost. I don't know what's going on there, because if anybody should be selling anything, it should be that one. I think it's just been out so long that normal stores are no longer selling it to people, so my distributor's having troubles moving it. But since I primarily sell singles, I might look at it at least. I'm going to review that one. Otherwise, here's the funny part. You want to get some irony? I wouldn't touch Hour of Devastation, Amonkhet, or Ixalan at those prices. There's no way I'm picking up for those prices. I mean, by the time you eliminate any card below $2 and consider eBay fees and shipping, it's probably a box EV of like $45. So unless they want to give them out for close to free or do a buy one, get one free special, I'm still not touching them. Now that said, a normal store that sells more to people in person with sealed individual boosters or sealed boxes, they could say, hey, $90 a box. I mean, whoa, like most stores sell them for like $110, $105, $115. And they'd be making a huge amount of money. I mean, buy Hour of Devastation for $65 and sell the box for $90. That's $25 a piece. I mean, that's not bad. So what does this mean? My guess would be that they can't get rid of these and nobody's buying them because they're all worthless. Aether Revolt doesn't really fit that, description, but whatever. Or they're really, really, really into the holidays. They've got the holiday spirit about as bad as Ebola, and they have lost their minds. So it's probably one of those two. I'd lean towards the first option. I mean, the gift packs aren't moving at all because people gave them a bad reputation, which is completely unnecessary. You get about $23 minimum of value out of them. And that's like wholesale everything on eBay level prices, not even like retail. But Ixalan, I get that one. Now, would I buy them and sit on them until Rivals comes out? I mean, if that's what I did, yeah. I mean, that's not how I do things, but if it was, I would. Hopefully that made some semblance of sense. Amonkhet, I wouldn't touch it. Never would. I cut my order on that one. It was such utter garbage from the get-go. Its day one EV was below 100, if I recall. And Hour of Devastation, I thought that one actually did better. I think I actually made money on that. And there's a $30 Scarab God in it. And $30 is the buy list price. Yeah, you pull two of those, you just paid for the dang box, basically. But anyway, I mean, if they can't get rid of these, that means that the sales are miserable, and that's because the box EVs are miserable. Nobody wants to sell them. There's no customer demand, and I mean, yeah, everybody's playing Energy. It makes sense. There's some pretty powerful Amonkhet stuff, but nobody's playing Ixalan and winning with it. Because, like I said, half the cards are missing. So, I've never seen this before. I mean, I haven't even seen Journey into Nyx go on sale. I haven't seen anything like that go on sale. I don't think that this distributor has ever done that, because they just don't. So for them to be going to $65 a box, this is drastic. This is like emergency measures to stop themselves from losing money. So If you're wondering how bad the sales are of Ixalan, Amonkhet, Hour, and apparently Aether Revolt, it's bad, apparently. Either Wizards printed it to death and then they just sent them to the distributors because they don't really know how much they're getting until right before they get it, and then it's just however much Wizards wants to send them. It's not, hey, send us 10,000 boxes. No, it's like, here, we're sending you 20,000. Good luck. I hope you can sell them. That's seriously how it works. If you don't believe me, ask Wizards. They will refuse to confirm it, but that's what they do. This was thoroughly explained to me by my rep from this company. So this is pretty nuts. I mean, I guess the cost of standard in general across the board is actually down kind of a little bit. So that has to play a factor. And that would indicate that there's less players, which I don't think is true. I mean, all the bans and the inaction and lack of bans before the bans drove a lot of players away, but I thought they all came back when things settled down right before the release of Ixalan, because there was 12 highly competitive tier 2 decks that you could play and basically 0 tier 1 because they were all banned. So I thought people were coming back, and that's what I saw for F&M attendance and people I haven't seen in a while. They came back and they played because it was cheaper and it was more fun. So will Rivals change anything? Maybe. I mean, I would assume it'll spike the price of some things in Ixalan. I think they're going to go a little bit nuts on the power level like they did with Aether Revolt. And honestly, the gods from Hour of Devastation were a little bit much all across the board. So it's definitely going to get interesting, but I just wanted to give you guys a glimpse at how dire the situation is for distributors getting stuck with this and the just horrible level of sales that this seems to be indicating for those 4 sets. So hopefully you found this as interesting as I do. If you have another theory about why things aren't selling or what's going on, or if Wizards did overprint, or any kind of information or rumors, leave that down in the comment section, and I will see you guys next video.